Hey guys, current energies check-ins for the weekend. Who do we have today? We got Blue. We got Cosmo. No. Cosmo. We got Cosmo. Cosmo, you just woke up, baby girl. Cosmo. Yeah, go there. Go bother your brother. You little fixated little fix sign that you are. She got fixated on one of the blinds lately. Okay, so we got Blue, we got Cosmo. Blue's under here. Not sleeping. Kai is in the shoebox, which is a cat box, which is not a shoebox. It's actually a shoebox made for cats. So, fuck! I just remembered I got a shoebox in the garage. I can make that, but I don't have the scratcher. Anyways, Kai is here. Felix is way over there in the cat tree sleeping. I don't think he's gonna join us. But the good news is the door is open, so they can come in and out anytime they want. Usually I have a screen door that kind of separates things, but not today. Okay. Blue is home. He's fine. He's healthy. He just finished his Benadryl round of stuff that he... after I made the video last time in which I told you the story about Blue, they called me from the vet and they did another blood work on him because they were set on the diagnosis, on the anaphylactic shock, but not 100%, because he bounced back from it quite fast. And I'm like, well, that's my super dog. What do you want? And they were suspecting also something that carries similar symptoms sometimes. And his... what was it? Cortisol levels were a little tricky or something. And they were like, we want to do, some blood work, some testing on him to see if he doesn't have Addison's disease. Because it's apparently fairly common to poodle breeds, doodles in general. And it could manifest kind of the same. With the same symptoms that I found him with. And they did that test for him. I finally brought him home that day. He was so tired. I was petting him, like I was putting my hand on his head here, and he was like... he was falling asleep while he was sitting up. And then he had times in which I could see him. I was behind him and he was looking out the window, and he had times in which I could see him kind of like... And I've seen that before with Oscar when he had I was living in Chicago at that time, when I don't know what happened with him, but kind of this, not the same symptoms, but he wouldn't... Oh, he chewed on a bone, or a plastic bone toy thing that had also like food for them inside, and he actually chewed on the plastic part, so he had that in his stomach. He had to be cleaned up in there, but he wasn't feeling well, so I took him to the emergency vet, and they gave him a mild sedative, or maybe not even mild, because they had to do stuff to his stomach. But when I brought him back home, he would do the same. Like, Oscar was stubborn like hell. This guy finally gave in, and he actually laid himself down to fall asleep. But Oscar went on and on for like, I don't know, an hour or two, just close to the ground he would go, and then bounce back up. He's like, no, I'm not falling asleep. Who, me? No. You are. Yeah, he reminded me of that. But then the next day he was almost at 100%, and then the next day definitely at 100%, and now he's back. My baby boy is back, and he just finished his Benadryl treatment after that. The results came in, the blood results that day, the Friday that I was with you guys in the chat room. And they came out negative, so he doesn't have that. Luckily, I don't have to assist him with replenishing those levels of cortisol. So he's good. He's good. He just had that one nasty spider bite situation. I think that's what it was, because I took him outside that day at about 8:30 in the morning, and this thing happened at 1 p.m. And I don't think it would have been that big of a time frame from his walk outside to him having that episode. I think it was more the spider that we found right before we went outside, like about an hour to an hour and a half before I found him like that. And who knows, maybe we brought in the spider. Him, me. Maybe it got in. It found a way. It's like, I'm here on a mission to bite Blue and to create commotion, and then I'll get out of your life. And it did. And I try to, if they don't freak me out and they don't fuck with me, insects of any kind, especially those with more than 4 legs, which that's generally most insects, I don't kill them. I have a bug catcher. I catch them and release them. Spiders, it's a little tricky there, because if they move fast or jump, or I don't always get to the bug catcher. But this one I did, and I released outside over there. Go, you fucked my boy up, and now go to your freedom. You see how I wouldn't have killed it. Yeah, it's nature, man. It's nature. I'm just glad I was home, and that happened while I was there to find him, and now he's good. He's a good boy. He's got a shaved belly and a shaved side of this arm, but I was kind of happy with that, because that now the chopped up job I did with grooming him is not going to show at all. No, it wasn't anyway anymore, because his hair grew out, so you can't see it much. But now you really can't see it, because the foot thing and the belly shaved is gonna pull away from that. But that's it. I think that's what I got for you guys. Kai is still not leaving the room, even though he can, but he doesn't want to. He wants to be close to Mama, even though far. Over there on... Hi, Baba. You want to come say hi? You'll come at the end, but you want to? Hold on. Come on. Come on. Let's show everybody your little... Not through there. Through here. Come here. Come on. Come on. Up you go. Up. Up. Come on. Let's show them your little paw. You see this paw over here? You, my baby. My shaved paw baby. He's back. And he was allowed to do whatever the fuck he wanted the first day. And I think we were a little bit not fair with that, because the first day he was very out of it. I'm like, you can look out the window and you can bark at everything that passes. I'll bark with you. Normally we try to deter him from that behavior, but that day we're like, yeah. But he was so that he didn't bark much. He was just sleeping. Sleepity sleep. Sleepity sleep. I know, baby boy. Oh, baby. You gave us a little bit of scare, but now everything's fine. And you go, baby. You go, baby. You're a good baby boy. Yes, you are. And then after we're done here today, we will go for your walk. And this, see what I'm going through because of him? Because I wouldn't go out there if I didn't have to take him out. Okay, Baba. Let me pull the chair. No, I'm too far. Okay. No, I don't want to step on you. Okay, good. The mosquitoes this year are fucking ridiculous. They just bombard us from every direction possible. There's a stretch in the neighborhood that I prefer to take him for his walk. And I'm like, I don't want to change this for these fucking mosquitoes. So it's like out of 30 minutes of his walk, 10 minutes is through that jungle of mosquitoes. We met yesterday with one of his buddies in the middle of that stretch, and both me and Rocky's owners were like moving and punching each other. I was like, oh man. Because we were bombarded by mosquitoes, but they got me. They got me bad. They got me. Even the other day when it was raining and I had a long sleeve raincoat on, even through that, like, so I'm blasted. And it's when he goes number 2 and I have to wait for him, and I kind of try to take the mosquitoes away from him. And if I sit around and just wait, and then, clean it up, that's when they get me the most. It's like, you're here. Gotcha. Anyways, fuck that shit. I think that's it. I think that's what I got for you guys as an introduction. Yeah. We're good to go. Current energy check-ins for the weekend. I'll be looking into each sign individually by elements: earth signs, fire signs, air signs, and water signs. It'll be quick, to the point, no clarification. Whatever comes out, comes out. No extended for the Friday videos. I'll be looking into where you're at energetically in regards to another energy, which could be that of a person, a situation, whatever you got going on, where the other energy is at in regards to you, where the connected energies are at, and then I'll be pulling some cards from the universe for each of you. Timestamps will be below in the description box, in the comment section, on the play bar. They will only work properly once the premiere of this video is done, which usually this premieres somewhere around 9-10-ish a.m. Central Time on Friday. So this is pre-recorded, but they still don't work properly when this is premiering, so keep that in mind. Roles can be reversed. Oh my fucking god. Are the acorns starting to shape up? Yes. Okay, we're gonna have a different kind of mess to clean up. Starting apparently now. The cicadas are out. Pretty soon our summer is gonna be gone. Cicadas are cicading. Not right now. But anyways, let's do this. Earth signs. Capricorn. Let's see, Cappy. What's with the lack of... No, there's no lack. Okay, on your side, you get the Knight of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands. There's something you... It's like you're doing something, but you don't want to be doing it. But at the same time, knowing that you have to do it. Like, I have to do this. Because this have to do this comes from you. It's for you. Whatever it is you're doing. But as you go ahead and do something here, you're definitely coming through with the sense of, I don't want to be here doing this. But I have to do it. But I don't want to. Okay. For the energy attached to you, the Page of Wands, the Ten of Cups, the Seven of Swords. What's up with you guys? It's like, are you trying to plan something out with somebody and neither of you like each other's ideas? I don't understand, because they're like, oh man, that would be nice to do whatever and to engage with this type of an energy, but nah, I'm not gonna do it. What's with the I don't wanna, I'm not gonna, but then both of you are doing something For the connection, the Hangman, the Ace of Swords, the Six of Wands. Yeah, I feel like you're trying to figure out something. Okay, let's say you're going on a vacation with someone and you're trying to figure out what you're going to do in that vacation. You know, like, okay, what kind of activities are there that would work for both of us? Well, I love this and you love that. You don't love this as much as I do, but... So I feel like it's something like that where you're trying to kind of find a middle ground. Something that the both of you would go for. Not necessarily love or be crazy for, but something you would be willing to try. Maybe. Even though ultimately I kind of see both energies as, nah, no, I don't want to. Oh, okay, I'm gonna. I don't know. Okay, so maybe you're just trying to find a middle ground here for something. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Two of Cups, the Six of Swords, the Four of Pentacles. It almost feels like at the end of the day, neither of you are going to do what the other one wants or is planning or comes... It's like rejecting ideas of some sort. It's, you know, those ideas would ultimately bring you together towards something. But it's, yeah. There's not a lot of openness. There's not a lot of, you know... It's almost like my ideas are the best, yours suck. I'll do whatever the fuck you're proposing, but just so you know, my idea is the best. It's better than yours. So there seems to be a little bit of that. I don't know. I don't find it as a big deal, but it could become problematic if we keep it up like this, you know? Like, chill. Anyways, moving on to Taurus. Baba, not yet. You're too early. Well, you're not. You're actually right on time, but I'm not ready. In between 4 p.m. and 7 p.m., if I don't go, he will find opportunities to show me his eyes. Like, what are you doing? Like, I'm doing something else. You're not supposed to. You're supposed to take me OUT. I'm like, yeah, well, you're gonna wait. Let's see, Taurus, what do we got? On your side, you get the Strength card, the Ace of Wands, the Empress. This looks like a maybe breaking the ice type of an energy, doing something, saying something, giving something to someone. This is someone that's very important to you, and there's an energy that wants to move from you to them, but it's very, very tough. So it's not as easy, even though they're important, and normally this energy would flow right there. For some reason at this moment in time, it's very, very hard to break through with this energy towards whoever this is. But I feel like you wanna. I'm not sure if you're gonna, though. Say something or do something or whatever this energy represents. For the energy attached to you, the Two of Cups, the Three of Swords, the Page of Wands. I think they might be open to whatever you got going on here, but there is some pain in the way there. So ultimately, I see them maybe being receptive to this energy that you're trying to put towards them. They do have some pain in the middle. So I'm not sure how that's going to impact whatever's going on here. For the connection, the Ace of Swords, the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Pentacles. I mean, there's love here. There's good stuff happening. As long as you're coming from a place of love, from good intentions and all of that, and I think you are, it might actually turn out quite okay, whatever this is. Yeah. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Nine of Swords, the Justice card, the Ace of Swords. What? This is... It's a peace offering or something. It's a let me extend this energy towards you so that I can make things right type of a thing. But it's charged with a lot of stress and and I'm guessing that's you over there, because you're the one that's trying to push an energy towards somewhere, and then you're the one that's saying it's very, very hard. So I'm assuming you're stressed out about it, or you don't know exactly, like, what do I do? And even if, let's say I put this out there and it doesn't work. Okay, so what you have to do is, are you coming at this from a place of expectation? Of, I'm expecting for them to respond in a positive way here? Or are you coming at this because you consider something is a little not in place and you feel that it would make you feel quite good if you try to put whatever that is back in place? But it's how it would make you feel versus, oh, it's going to depend on their response. Because then that's an expectation. And then that's why you're so stressed out about it. You know, if you're doing something because it makes you feel okay and balanced and good, it shouldn't be stressful. You're going to do it anyway, you know? So, I don't know. But that's it. Moving on to Virgo. Earth signs are a little edgy today, well, this weekend. On your side, you get the Strength card, the Eight of Swords, the Eight of Cups. You're upset or pissed off, or you're kind of, I almost see you holding up a sign like, don't touch me, don't even breathe in my direction. I don't know what's irritating you, but there's something that is like you're, and you don't care. You just don't care. You know, if anybody gets offended or upset or whatever, you're like, whatever. I don't give a shit. You're super, super tensed for some reason. For the energy attached to you, the King of Swords, the Ten of Swords, the Queen of Wands. This energy wants to be done with something. There's still openness towards you, so I'm not sure if they're coming through and saying, yeah, oh yeah, I'm done with you. I don't think so. Maybe you would take it as such, but there's still openness towards you. I don't think it's them. I think whatever it is that they're doing, I don't think it's going to influence this energy for you. I think this is coming from you. Not from something that's happening outside of you. For the connection, the Five of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Sun. It is bringing in conflict, though, within a particular commitment. So if you're, you know, we all have days in which some days we can be very uptight, very, and we don't even know why. And maybe you're in a period of time like this. Just so you know, it's going to influence, you know, the closest relationships to you. And not in a good way. In a very edgy way. So, you know, because I just see this as a phase for you. I'm not seeing anything necessarily outside of you causing this. It's you. You're just having one of those couple of days. You know? Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Seven of Swords, the Chariot, the Five of Cups. It stems from a very, potentially, somewhere within you, there's definitely a disagreement with where things are going. Where the universe shows up here saying, hey, things are going where they're supposed to go. And you're like, no, I don't agree with that statement, universe. So you're a little bit with the universe, which means with yourself, which means you're kind of in an energy of, I'm just pissed off, man, leave me alone. You know, not super bad. I think it's handleable, but definitely edgy. Definitely edgy. To say the least. As you know, just don't agree with life right now. It can happen. Moving on to fire signs. Aries. Oh, Cosmos here. Who brought the carrot? I think Cosmo brought Blue the carrot. the toy carrot, which is a cat's toy, which is no longer a cat's toy because Blue stole it from them and he's taken ownership of it. It's like mine. Baba, it's hot in this room. You can't be here for too long. Anyways, let's see what you got going on, Aries. On your side, you got the Emperor, the Fool, the Knight of Pentacles. Man, you're looking sharp. You're looking good in your energy. Like you're looking like you're in your power. You're looking open. You're looking super nice. As far as the physical, not a lot is going on. It's like I'm just trying to chill. I'm just trying to not engage with many things. I'm just doing my thing. And I'm taking it easy. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Three of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Ace of Wands. There's a partnership here. Whoever this is looking like they want to bring something up, or they want to talk to you, or they want to say something or do something, but they're having a hard time to bring themselves to open up to this energy. So I'm not sure if that's going to happen. But I think they're going to try, at least, to say something or do something here. For the connection, the Three of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Hierophant. You're kind of giving a sense of, you know what, at this time we're better off if we're kind of each doing our thing. I think that's what's going to bring happiness to us. You do your thing, I do mine, and we're good to go. See you later, you know. So there's definitely a desire, at least on your end, to kind of do your own thing here, even if it's nothing, to just kind of be left alone. On their end, I don't know what their intention is, but I do see them wanting to open up to something, and they're having a hard time doing that. And for the connection, it shows up as, you know, the best thing right now would be for each of you to focus on yourselves or something like that. So, let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Nine of Swords, the Four of Cups, the Ten of Swords. You're holding it together good. Because it is looking like there are some thoughts running through your mind. That sometimes, I think that's the only thing that gets to you. These thoughts that are running through your mind that sometimes show up as, well, it's fears, usually, that lead you into the place of, you know, fear of failure, fear of abandonment, fears of all sorts. That create thoughts in your head, and you're kind of pissed off about it, because you're like, I don't want to be thinking about these things, but I am, so fuck it. There are some fears running through you at the moment. But they're not, you know, I would say out of your energy. They're running through there at about 20% out of 100%. 80% is the chilled, I just want to be left alone energy. You know? Okay. Cosmo showed up. Moving on to Leo. Of course she showed up. There's squirrels. Squirrels to be looked at. On your side, you get the Two of Pentacles, the Lovers, the Knight of Cups. I mean, you're looking pretty good. You're looking pretty... You're connected to someone here, and it's looking pretty awesome. There's kind of some question marks, though, for you. I think as far as this connection goes, you know? And I don't know what those are, because I'm not clarifying, but there are... A little energy of question marks over this connection. But despite those, I still see you opening up to it. Because it feels good. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Hangman, the Seven of Wands, the Nine of Pentacles. This is a very redundant energy. Of course there's going to be question marks. Because from an energetic perspective, I don't see them moving away from this. I don't see them even making steps towards you. So I don't see them doing much. They're just kind of taking things as they come, energetically speaking. But from a physical perspective, it's almost looking like they're looking for every reason to avoid you or something. Like, oh, stay right there, Leo. Don't get any closer. And it's like, I didn't do shit. Hi, baby. I didn't do shit. Why would I come any closer or go any further? And they're like, no, no, as if you're getting close to them. But it's like, no, you're not. I can see that you're not. So I don't understand what the rejection is. Why is it? I don't know. For the connection, you get Five of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Ace of Swords. Somebody doesn't know what they want here. Could be the both of you, but I think it's mostly them. Because they're showing up as not wanting to commit here. No sign of any kind of, I'm just not going to give anything to this. And then they show up right after that big ass statement of nothing. They show up saying, oh, hey, hi, how you doing? You know, what are you doing here? If you don't want to commit, you know? There's not a lot of involvement here for some reason, but it's intentional. Yeah, I can understand the question marks on your end right now. Like, what the fuck? What? Okay. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Five of Pentacles, the Five of Swords, the Death card. And this is done. I think someone's playing around the concept of this being done or not going anywhere, not leading anywhere. But it's not. As an energy, it's not. This is, you know, a waste of time at this point. Like, what are we doing? The energy is in place. The energy of this is done, or this isn't going anywhere. It's here. And I think they're kind of circling around it, and they don't know what to do with it or something, which creates a little bit of, and probably not even you, I don't know. It just keeps this open, which is quite deceptive, because it's like, this is not open because there's nothing to be open because this is done. So I don't know what the fuck is going on here, but I think it's a lack of full-on acceptance that there's nothing here, you know? But that's it. Moving on to Sagittarius. Let's see, on your side you get the Fool, the Strength card, the Ace of Wands. Ooh, you know how you wanna, let's say you have a crush on someone, and it's like, oh my god, I gotta tell them, I gotta do something, especially as a fire sign, it's like, yeah, I gotta tell them. And it's so nerve-wracking, but I think you're doing it eventually and saying, okay, fuck it, I just let it out and that's it. And then you're running the opposite direction because, like, I don't want to know the end result, you know, the response to that. So I don't think this is about a crush. I think it's about something that it's making you very, very nervous to open up to. But I think ultimately you're just going to, fuck it, you know, I'm just going to do it. Maybe you want to say something, bring up an idea, and it's terrifying, and then I think you just do it anyway. The energy attached to you, the World card, the Three of Cups, the Emperor. Oh, or it could be a situation in which, let's say, somebody you've known for many years is moving at the other end of the world, and it's like, oh, okay, this is my opportunity to tell them how I really feel. You know, something like that. Because whoever this is definitely carrying a cycle of well, an energy of a cycle closed. But they do feel like they're very bonded to you. Like there's energy there of they care for you. So I don't know. For the connection, you get the 8 of Swords, the 6 of Wands, the 7 of Swords. It's kind of bittersweet because I think there is some sort of something happening here. Maybe a separation. Maybe someone is leaving somewhere, going somewhere for who knows how long. And because it comes through as, oh, I'm so happy for them that they're doing that. But then it kind of sucks too because I'm going to miss them. You know, so it kind of looks a little bit like that. Like bittersweet. Okay, so maybe someone is moving somewhere or going away for a little bit. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The 9 of Swords, the World card, the Star, same shit. You know, super stressed about, oh my god, oh my god, oh my god, it's happening, it's happening, it's happening. And then when it happens, it's like, oh, finally, and I'm so happy that it did, you know? So same energy running through. Okay. Once it's out there, once the energy is released, it's gonna feel like a relief. Like, oh my god, this feels fucking amazing, you know. So once it's all said and done, it's nerve-wracking before the energy is being put out there, but once it's all done, it's all good. Cool. Let me see. Air signs, Libra. Did I tell you we have a bunny under my deck? There's a little bunny. He's so small. He's so cute. He's eating the leaves that the squirrels are pushing out from the tree. I suspect it's the neighbors though. Well, it's nobody's, but I think they had, because I think they even told me at some point that they found a couple. They may have had a nest, but one of them escaped under my deck and is living there. I haven't seen him today. I think I scared him off yesterday though, because I was doing a lot of stuff outside. I try not to, but I have to walk on the deck. Anyways, on your side, you get the 10 of Pentacles, the 7 of Pentacles, the High Priestess. You're kind of coming through with an energy of, I'm just minding my business. There could be a lot of work that you're so focused on, and you're engaged with something here, where I do see you focusing a lot on that, and mostly on that. And just being like, I'm just minding my business, I'm gonna do whatever I feel is best for me, and I'm just gonna do my thing here. You know, which I don't know what that is, but it is tied up to your stability. So it could be that, again, you're working on something in particular, it's your job, you're actually working, or something around home. But there's movement here in your energy, so you're doing something. The energy attached to you, the 2 of Cups, the Sun, the 3 of Wands. This looks like an energy of, oh my god, I can't wait to see you. You know? So I don't know if you're getting the house ready because you're expecting visitors or something. But it's looking like, you know, I can't wait to see you. It's been such a long time, and kind of looks a little bit like that on the side of this energy. Okay. For the connection, the Queen of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Devil. This looks a little bit like maybe it is an energy of somebody's visiting, or somebody's, you know, come in to stay over for a little bit, or there's almost like a sense of, even if someone does come in to, let's say, see you and visit with you, or just even, I don't know, staying around for a few days, you're looking like, I'm going to give them attention, I'm going to give them everything that, you know, they need as a visitor. But at the same time, if I'm busy at work, I'm busy at work. And it's like, damn, you know. Yeah, there's a little bit of pushing in the energy of, I might be busy. Now is not a good time for visits. And it's like, but you planned the visit. You told them, hey, it's okay to, you know. Yeah, but shit showed up and now I gotta be at work and blah, blah. Okay. I don't know. It doesn't look like the best energy. It, from your perspective, it's looking like I'm just gonna, you know, I have to put myself first and my needs first, and my needs are to keep up with whatever I started here. It's looking a little problematic there when, let's say you invite someone over and then you don't have time for them. You know what I mean? So, I don't know if that's the case, but anyways. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The Nine of Swords, the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands. And you were excited about that. I think something came up or something. Because you seem to have been quite excited about this. Whatever this is. This getting together or having someone over. And now it's kind of a pain. So something must have come up for you. Where it's like, or you didn't plan accordingly. You know, it's looking like you're super, super caught up in something to the point of you almost forgot that, hey, they're coming over, you know, in like 5 minutes. And you're like, oh, shit. Because it did seem exciting initially, and now it's no longer, it's looking stressful. So, I don't know. But, okay. And that's it. Moving on to Aquarius. On your side, you get the Ten of Swords, the Magician, the Two of Pentacles. It's like I want to tell you, breathe, breathe, calm down, breathe. Hold on, let me see what's happening here. It's almost like you're pulling out the manifestation card from your panic pocket. Something's happening, and something, I think, unexpected and unplanned, and it kind of hits you like a fucking train, and you're starting to manifest. I wouldn't manifest shit right now. Just, you know, first let everything settle, because you're too much in the reaction of what's happening. And we need a neutral energy to manifest stuff. It's almost looking like a desperate manifestation of some sort, because why is this showing up so horribly wrong? Because whatever this is, I see it hitting you out of nowhere, like you didn't see it coming, type of a thing. It's sudden. I don't think it's as bad as it's received right now. I think it's going to turn out to be like you're going to look back at this soon enough and you're going to say, oh, hold on, this isn't that bad, you know? But the way you're receiving it, it's like, oh my god, breathe, you know, like chill the fuck. The energy attached to you, the Temperance card, the Tower, the Four of Swords. See, I don't like this energy, because it's almost looking like it's been planning for something to happen, for the right time, for them to do something, or, you know. So it's like, if to you this looks like a surprise, to them it's not. This could be somebody just walking away from your life or something. For the connection, the Chariot, the Knight of Swords, the Three of Cups. It's no, I don't think, and I think this is supposed to happen. I think it's going to be one of those experiences that you look back at and you're going to be like, yeah, that made sense, that it was supposed to happen, you know? Right now, as it hits you, no, you're kind of shocked, kind of like, what the fuck is going on here? But like as things start settling down, you're probably going to see this experience as it needed to happen. You know? Okay. This could be a friendship, by the way, or I don't know, something at work. I don't know why I'm getting work with this one, or something you're working on. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The 5 of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the 7 of Cups. Yeah, you're gonna be okay. You're coming through here saying, hey, it's just another experience that passed through my life, and now it's time for it to go, and I need to start moving on from it, and that's where I'll be. Okay. You're gonna be okay. Because you hold this knowing, this, what I just said, that's coming from you, from your higher self. So you're gonna be fine. I think I just caught you in the, while you caught what was coming through for you. You know, in the actual, what just happened here? You know what I mean? Because it's, like, the energy is so blasting. I'm like, no, just chill, breathe, calm down, let it all settle, and then take it from there. Okay, moving on to Gemini. On your side, you get the 5 of Pentacles, the 10 of Pentacles, the 8 of Wands. What's up with you, air signs? Where are you? Because it's all so sudden. It's like you're just minding your life, minding your weekend, chillaxing, and then pff, like what? There's something that's tied up to your stability that's going away. But I think you're making it go away. I think you're saying to whatever this is, like, go. Go. Fuck out, go. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Ace of Pentacles, the Justice card, the 2 of Cups. Yeah, this energy looks like I'm just here doing my thing and I'm feeling great about whatever this is, and then nothing. I'm just here with it. I'm here for it, you know? And like for the good stuff, for the nice stuff, for stuff, good stuff. For the connection, the King of Cups, the Tower, the 4 of Swords. Because it's coming from nowhere. It's like, what is going on in the skies, I wonder, in the planets that's making people... I literally just see you as if you're just on your couch eating from a ball of popcorn and just watching a movie, and it's all fun, and someone is there with you and you're having the greatest time. Just you're into the movie and the company and all of it. It's like fucking amazing. And all of a sudden you jump, you throw away the ball, it jumps, everything jumps, the popcorn, you know, get the fuck out of my house. You know? Like, where'd that come from? You know, because I don't see it. Well, I'm not clarifying either, so I'm like, I don't know. I don't know what this is, but seemingly there's nothing that kind of would suggest that this would happen. Like, I don't know. Anyways, let me see what the universe has for you as a final advice. The King of Cups, the 9 of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles. Oh, well, maybe it was a built-up type of an energy. Maybe... I don't know. What the fuck could they have done? They forgot to put butter on the popcorn and you got pissed off, because that's not the first time they forgot. They forgot when they offered, even they offered and they still forgot to put it on like 100 times before now. So this was the cherry on top for me. So there's definitely a cherry on top type of it. So it's not coming out of nowhere. It's coming from, okay. Okay. So something pissed you off. Seemingly out of nowhere. Apparently it's a cherry on top type of a situation. So to them it's going to look like it's coming from nowhere, but they know. They know that they forgot that fucking butter. You know? Okay, gotcha. What's up, Gemini? Are you okay? I'll bring you the butter. Just chill. Anyways, moving on to water signs. Pisces. And nobody's in the mood this weekend. Nobody's like, but like not even, just not feeling it. Just no, I'm not in the mood. It's almost like a collective depression, mini depression. It's not really a depression, but on your side you got the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Swords, the Page of Swords. Yeah, no, if anything, you're kind of concerned about something, and it's just, you know, nothing's really speaking to you in the sense of, if I were to come to you and say, hey, do you want to do that for fun this weekend? You would be like, nah, I'm not. Like, you're not even thinking about it. You're not even giving it a thought before you say no, because you're too stressed out about something or concerned about something, and you're just there with that, and that's that. That's what I'm gonna do this weekend. I'm just gonna stress about something. Okay, the energy attached to you, the Seven of Wands, the Judgment card, the Six of Cups. You're having a tough time here with the soul connection. So I don't know what's going on their end, but something's going on their end. And because something's going on their end, they're giving you a little bit of a hard time. Now, I don't think the end result of... No, I don't think it's all this, though. I think this is the bigger part of why you would be stressed out, but I don't think it's just this. But this is a big reason that you're so... Okay. For the connection, the Six of Wands, the Ten of Wands, the Sun. It's hard to find something to kind of connect to and to feel a little bit at peace, a little bit happy, a little bit, you know, to kind of distract yourself from all the commotion that's happening in your mind right now. I feel like you're trying to find something, but I feel like you're not finding anything. Luckily, this is passing, so it's not going to stay for long, this energy, but something is definitely keeping you a prisoner in your own mind. And giving me a sense of, I want to have fun, and I want to, but I'm not there with it all. I'm not enjoying pretty much anything right now. Understandable with that energy right there. I wouldn't either. From the universe, you get the Five of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Two of Wands. I don't know who. If it's you, if it's them, I'm suspecting you, but it could be them. But somebody's refusing to let go of something that happened. It's a done deal. It's in the past. So because somebody is refusing to let that shit go, it's creating quite the problems here. You know? They're probably functioning from that energy. They're probably, you know, like resentful or spiteful. Or so that's not going to work out. That's not going to be a great energy. But somebody's like, no, I'm not going to let that shit go. It's deceptive. Whoever's doing that is just... you know, keeping this whole situation in a pretty tensed space. I don't give a shit. With that energy there, I probably would believe you that you don't give a shit. And that's you. I think it's you though. But anyways, moving on to Scorpio. On your side, you get the Two of Wands, the World card, the Four of Wands. You're kind of waiting and hoping that a cycle would close off over a particular dynamic. You're almost like, I can't wait for that to happen. But knowing that this might take a while for the cycle to close off. But you're like, I'm okay with that. I can wait. I can wait. As long as it's closing, I'm good to go. Okay. The energy attached to you, the Moon, the Two of Cups, the Four of Swords. They're showing up like, what are they hiding? I'm like, I don't fucking know, because they gave me the Moon, so I can't see because I'm not clarifying. The first thing I would clarify would be that Moon to see what the fuck they're hiding, but I'm not gonna. Because like on the surface, they present themselves as peace, love, probably hugging a tree or two, and then, I don't know. But for the connection, the Star, the Nine of Swords, the Queen of Pentacles. Instead of stressing about what the fuck they're hiding or not hiding, or what the fuck is their story, what's up with them, you're better off just focusing on yourself. And I see you reaching that conclusion yourself, being after you stress out enough about, what are they doing? What's up with them? Because they show up like this. Look at them hugging that tree. But why choose that tree and not the other one? And then there's something up. Something's up with them. What could it be? What's it to you? Mind your business. And that's exactly what you're doing here. It's like, yeah, I should focus on myself because this isn't leading me anywhere good. No, it's not. You know, if they can't be honest about where they stand and what they want here, can't force them. And your thoughts about it definitely isn't going to make anybody feel good about anything. So, from the universe for you as a final advice, the Knight of Pentacles, the Queen of Cups, the Hangman. Yeah, you forget sometimes. You come out of this place of self-love, of, you know, concerning yourself with you. But I see you remembering pretty fast and bringing yourself back in the present moment, back to your heart. And it's like, okay, here I go. I'm back. But you like getting lost in the drama here, in the, yeah, I wonder what's up. And you spend some time in there before you're like, yeah, fuck it. Let me come back to the present moment, to myself, and we're good to go. Yeah. True, true. But that's it. Moving on to Cancer. On your side, you get the Magician, the Ace of Wands, the Temperance card. You've been manifesting something for freaking ever here. I don't know what it is, but you've been manifesting something for a very long time. And it has to do with you doing something too. Like, you can't just, it's not one of those, oh yeah, I want to win the lottery and you don't have to play the lottery. No, you have to play the lottery. For whatever manifestation this is, you have to participate. So it's something that has to do with something you're already doing, potentially. The energy attached to you, the King of Pentacles, the King of Swords, the Moon. You guys are so secretive with your moons. I don't know what they're doing here, but they're definitely showing me quite the resonance between their energy and yours, in the sense of they look at whatever this is that's going on and they see it as teamwork. That's it. There's more, but they're not telling me, and I'm not clarifying to figure out what the fuck that means. There's more to it than just the resonance between, like, yeah, we're good together. But then the sentence continues, and it's like, into what? And they're like, eh? And I'm like, shit, I'm not clarifying. For the connection, the Nine of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Three of Swords. This hasn't been an easy partnership, whatever this is. This hasn't been an easy road, especially for you. There's a lot of pain, a lot of stress, a lot of pushing through, tough energies, and so on and so forth. But I don't know what's going on here. But I do see a desire to push things forward. You know, and I think it's on both ends. Let me see what the universe has as a final advice for you. The Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Five of Swords. Yeah, for right now, it's shown up a little bit deceptive. Because while the overall energy shows up as pushing through whatever's going on here and making something work moving forward, physical actions keep on showing you or them or the both of you pulling away from that. Almost like, I'm committing to this. 5 minutes later, it's like, ah, fuck this shit, I'm not doing this. You know? But both of you show up at different times, even in the same energies here. Like, yeah, no, I'm doing this. And then when it comes down to it, it's like, yeah, I'm not going to do this. So there's no real consistency and commitment here, you know, for now. But that's it. Are we done? We're done. Blue is not here. He went to take a nap. And I am not going to wake him up, because if I do, I need to take him directly OUT. And you saw him in the beginning. For those of you that missed him, go to the introduction part. He was in there saying hello with his little shaved arm and shaved belly. I don't think you saw that part, but he's got a shaved belly. Worse than what I did to him. But I'm not gonna because I will take him OUT. I promise that after I'm done here I will. But if I wake him up by the time I, you know, because I have to put things away, because otherwise the cats are gonna play. And I would like to do that peacefully, not with the dogs. Let's go. So, shh. We're doing this. First we clean up, and then we take Blue OUT. But yeah, love you guys. Thanks for tuning in, and see you next time.